Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and show your girl some love. If you haven't followed me on Instagram already, please follow me there. I'm there every single day, literally posting readings every single day. YouTube every week. I'm trying to get myself back on track. I took a long period of time off the YouTube, but yes, here I am back. What else was I going to say? There was something else I wanted to say. It's totally gone out of my head. What a surprise. That's just me all over. But let's just get into today and see what we're going on with today. Today is a I call it a spiritual team, which involves angels, ancestors, past loved ones, God, divine, source, whatever labels you like to apply. I just call it spiritual team because for me, it covers absolutely everybody that we work with on the other side, or whatever upstairs. You know what I'm saying, right? Let me breathe. So yeah, just what do I need to know? What kind of messages are coming through today from our spiritual teams? And let's just get straight into it before I start flapping some more, because I'm just flapping today. It's one of those kind of flapping days. Anyway, today we have 3 cards to pick from. We have Father Sky, which says trust in the unknown. We have the Elder. He seems to come out a lot at the moment, so that's interesting. The Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. And then we have the Snake, which says shed old skin. So when you're ready, pick a card and we'll get stuck in. So let's see what's happening for pile number 1. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. I feel like for you guys, you're at a stage in life where you can't see the path no more. You know, you might be used to being able to get some kind of something. You might be able to kind of see where this path usually leads, but I feel like you've been led to the unknown. You know, when you look in front of you, you don't see the path. There's no, but that's because you're being asked to trust your instinct and to trust your intuition. I definitely feel that going forward, it's going to be life-changing. Life-changing. And that may sound scary, but I promise you, it will be well fucking worth it. Sometimes we have to like go through these really fucking like scary stages in life to get to where we want to be, but it's in those scary stages that you really pick up on your true power, because you're kind of left with nothing but your instinct and your intuition, and I want to say survival mode. Like that's where you draw, that's where you like gain your power, that's where you see how fucking strong you really are. And unfortunately, we know, I say unfortunately because a lot of people are scared to go into this kind of area, but for me, I think it's probably one of the most powerful things that anybody can go through when you are going through these things. So the fact that you can't see what's in front of you, to me, is kind of like, don't spoil the surprise. Trust your instinct, go with the flow. Sometimes it's just about putting one step in front of the other and not necessarily seeing. You know, like sometimes you can see the end result and it kind of takes the fun out of it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you know at the end of the race there's going to be £1,000, it's almost like, okay, you know, like you just know. Like when you don't know, it's just a whole different kind of experience is what I'm trying to say. So you might not know, but that just tells me there's a whole heap of surprises waiting for you at the end. And it's not even the end. It's just you're going to find all these surprises on your road, on your path. But it just means you have to take one step in front of the other. It's not about seeing a final destination. It's about the journey. Let's see any other messages that want to come up for pile number 1. Ooh. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, see, death energy. This is death and rebirth. This is life changing. This is a life changing. Is it saying a fork in the road where you don't really know which way to go? And I'm going to take it back to just take one step at a time. Stop trying to get somewhere. Just put one foot in front of the other, time after time. And not knowing, trust me when I say the surprises that come to you along the path are going to be things that you never even imagined that you could experience. Finding your soul tribe, finding like people that resonate with you, finally feeling heard and understood, and building your community. You are protected as well. I want to say that. I feel like with this King of Wands energy, I feel like this guy here, you know, he's on his journey. He can't see his path either. But what he does know is that he's got this guy right here in the background, this lion, this Leo energy. Like, you're protected. This guy right here, he's not going to see you fall. And if you do fall, he's going to be right there encouraging you to get the fuck back up. Because it's not over. It's a cycle. I'm being drawn away to another message for a moment, so I'm just going to put that message in here. For some of you, you could be finally kind of meeting someone. We've got fire energy, we've got Scorpio energy, we've got Gemini energy. But I feel like the two main kind of energy is these two guys here, like the fire energy. I feel like the king for me, well, I feel like for everybody represents Leo, right? But I'll tell that story another day about the king and queen of wands and how I feel like they should be reversed. We won't get into that today. But yeah, I feel like the main kind of energy is the fire energy and Scorpio energy. So it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And if you're not the one that has your eye on this person definitely has their eye on you. And this is like a connection that you've never experienced before. You can see, like with this death energy, when you look at that, there is no face. It's I can't even put into words. There is no words for the amount of abundance and unlimited supply of love that comes with this connection that's coming in for you guys, if it hasn't already arrived for you. It's like a level of love that you've just never experienced before, and I think that it's definitely going to be, again, life-changing for you guys. You are being called as well to take action. I'm going to go back. I feel like, you know, sometimes there's repeating messages and I just repeat myself over and over again. But I'm going to say it again. You're being called to take action, and that action is just putting one foot in front of the other. Don't think too far ahead. Just one foot in front of the other. Take one step. What's around you? What are you learning from that, taking one step ahead? You know, like with every step, look around. Like, take in what's happening with every step that you take. Learn with every step that you take going forward. Again, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. If you focus on the end result, you're not going to experience everything that's happening around you. You're just going to be dead focused. And focus is good sometimes, but like when all you've got is focus and you ain't like open to anything else, it can be just as damaging. So Pile number 1, this is definitely a life-changing situation for you guys, and it may be totally out of your comfort zone, but I'm for it. I'm for it. It really is time to like take that leap and just to trust your damn self as well. Like, we're so worried about trusting other people, but if you, what you're basically saying when you say you don't trust other people is you don't even trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your instinct. You have to trust your intuition, because then what? You're relying on other people. And what are you going to do when other people ain't around to like give you the advice you need? You're going to then have to rely on yourself, right? So learn to trust yourself. Take action, one foot in front of the other. There's some amazing things that's going to happen when you just take these steps. That whole spreading your wings. It's like, you know, when you've been asleep for so long and you stretch. You know how good that feels, right? Right? That's it. Like, that's the beginning of it. That's not even all of it. That's just like, it feels good to stretch after a long time of being still. It feels good to take your shoes off after your feet have been pinched by shoes all day long. It feels good to snap your bra off when your boobs have been compressed by bras all day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just set yourself free. And you do have the ability to do that at any given time in your life, to set yourself free. And I'm going to finish off repeating myself, and I hate repeating myself, but it is what it is. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. And with every step that you take in your surroundings, learn from what's around you with every given step. You know, make connections with people. You know, in that movie Avatar, where she gets her hair and she connects to that tree, the tree of life, and then as she connects, like, all this amazing stuff starts happening. It just, yeah, just connecting back to yourself, back to source, trusting yourself, trusting the process, setting yourself free, spreading your wings, taking steps forward. I'm going to leave it there, pile 1. Let me know if that resonates for you in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in my next video. Let's see what's happening for pile number 2. Put these back upside down. Pile number 2, the Elder. This guy has been around a lot in my videos. Move beyond ancestral patterns. I feel like not only is this guy saying just step out of the norm, like, you don't need other people to tell you how to do what you need to do. Like, it's already embedded in you. It's in your DNA. All you've got to do is just find some time to like log into that information. If you notice you've been called to certain things, or if you notice there's like something repeating, like, pay attention to what that is, and go down, you know, like, go down a wormhole of where it's taking you and what it's trying to tell you. But as far as like breaking cycles and stuff, wow, did you see how my hand just started shaking then? It's because my hands are so small and these cards are so big. Small hand problems. But Yeah, like you already have the information within you. You don't, like, it's nice to have guidance and confirmation and stuff, but I feel like your ancestors are really telling you, like, it's already in your DNA. It's already in your DNA. It's just about quieting your mind and your surroundings to find that information. Maybe there's, like, on YouTube, I'm sure there's plenty of like guided meditations to help you get into a certain space. A lot of it just comes down to breathing properly. You know, a lot of us don't breathe properly. A lot of us just breathe from our chest when we should be breathing from our stomachs. I feel like some of you, I've just got this really like strong image of like masculine energy. Not necessarily a man, but just very masculine energy holding a staff like a medicine man. Some of you being called to do like I don't know what the correct term is. I call them spiritual drugs, but psychedelics, I don't know. Maybe, you know, like ayahuasca or DMT or whatever they're called. I don't know. There's loads and many. Shit, what did I just say? I swear sometimes I can't string a sentence together. There's many. I'm sure there's many things like that out there. Are you being called? Like, do you feel like you're being called to do a ceremony maybe? This guy come out for number 1 as well. Jesus. Yeah, this is very earthy, kind of like... I feel very medicine. It feels very medicine-like. Are you guys having health issues maybe? Are you thinking of going down the line of medicine? You are being advised, is the word that was just coming through. You are being advised to invest in yourself. Maybe with this guy here, like he's sitting, it looks like a library. Maybe it's about you're trying to learn or connect back to this part of your heritage or your bloodline. I swear pile number 2 always feels very spiritual. Like the 7 of Wands, right, in this deck. This is why I love this deck. It's so me. Like the typical readings don't always resonate for me. But this woman here, she's not interested in all the bullshit that's happening around her. She's interested in what she's interested in. And she's not going to be distracted by bits and pieces here and there. Like, she knows what she needs to do and she's doing it. And I feel like there's a lot of medicine. I don't know if it's like healing, if you're trying to learn how to heal yourself, or if you're connecting back to that part of your ancestry, or you know, your DNA or whatever. I feel just medicine. I keep coming back to medicine. I really don't know if there's like a lot of health concerns with pile number 2. But 1, if it is health, always get it checked out. 2, you know, alternative medicines and stuff are great too. Like, look into everything, you know. I definitely see like potions, but not just like fairy potions, but like medicine potions. Like you're cooking up something that's going to heal you or heal others. There's a lot of grounding that needs to be done with pile number 2 as well. I keep hearing it's in your DNA, it's in your DNA, it's in your DNA. So even though you might be this guy here, you know, you might be sitting here and you might be like learning or reading books about whatever, like I feel like you're being called in, like you're being called in by your spiritual team to just listen and just listen, because they'll tell you. They're going to tell you what to do. Because we can have like a general sense of something, but when it comes to our individual gifts or our bloodline, there's uniqueness that comes with it. And I feel like they're calling you in to say like, okay, like we're ready to show you now how we did it, or how we're going to do it, or how this is like, this is your family tradition. But it's not in the books. It's not in the books. It's inside. It's like Akashic, I always butcher this word, Akashic records. It's like, it's there. That's where you're going to find it. You're not going to find it in this library. You're going to find it in the library of all, you know. I feel like maybe some of you, like you might be in a family where they kind of don't necessarily agree with the path that you want to take, but take it anyway, because at the end of the day you got to be happy for you. And if being a wizard makes you happy, then be a fucking wizard. You get what I'm saying? I'll give you an example, right? I've been a hairdresser for like 20 plus years, but life happened in 2012. I went and learnt Reiki, and you know, one of my family members, they're not so into this stuff, but part of your 21 days after you learn, you have 21 days where you have to self-heal and stuff, and then you can go on to like heal your family. And I asked this person if I could work with them and stuff, and they kind of didn't believe anything really. They were just like, yeah, whatever, you know, just to help me get my practice in and whatever else. And afterwards, like the whole view on it changed, because they experienced what it was. Am I making sense? Like, just because your family might not get what you're trying to do doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Do it anyway. And then come back and show them, because some people don't understand what they hear. They only understand like what is presented, you know. They only understand what they see and experience. So just saying, that might be a situation for you guys. You might surprise them. Just saying. Anyway, poll number 2, I hope that resonated for you. Let me know in the comment section below. I feel like I'll be here all day with you guys. It's very, yeah. Anyway, let me know if that resonated for you guys in the comment section below. And let's see what's happening for poll number 3. Poll number 3. Picking up on a lot of throat issues, maybe. Throat damage. A lot of suppressed emotions going on. A lot of, I feel like, do you know what it feels like? Pile number 3, I feel like there's a lot of stuff in you, emotional build up in you, that's, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. I feel it rising. I feel like at the moment, all is suppressed in your throat. And you're not going to be able to hold it in for much longer, let's just say that. Pile number 3. Shedding the old skin. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of vulnerability around pile number 3 as well. Oh god, jeez. Do you know what? This guy has come out in every single pile. Every single pile. What are you saying, King of Wands? What are you trying to say? That every single pile was protected? That you got their back? feel like this image in the background, I don't actually know what it's called. Let me try and show you. In the background behind the snake, I don't know what it's actually called, but I've been seeing that a lot everywhere, and I saw it years ago too. I don't really know what it means technically, but for me it feels very connected to what's the word I'm looking for? I hate this term, twin flame type of energy, that vibration. That's what it reminds me of. One more card, please. You guys feel very the main message that I'm getting is plant your seed. And I don't mean, if you're a male watching, I mean you can plant your seed if you want to, but it's not as basic as that. Planting your seed means like whatever it is you're trying to like manifest for yourself, or whatever it is you want for yourself, like it's time. It's like it's time. And there's like all this fertile land here as well, right? In the wands and in the pentacles. Oh, excuse me. In the pentacles, there's all this fertile land. This guy is literally planting his seeds. This guy is like, don't worry, I got your back, you're protected, we're going to do this. Very determined. I feel like there's some funky energy around pole 3, I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's a battle of some sort. I don't even know what the battle is. It's kind of like I'm getting one message, but then there's like this conflict in... Oh, God, just bang my head, why don't I? Like this conflicted energy. I feel very torn between this and that. I don't know what this and that is. Maybe you know what this and that means for you, but I feel very torn between this and that. And I feel like the Six of Cups is kind of saying like, go with what feels right. Like if you ever doubt what feels right, like imagine a time where you felt extreme happiness or bliss, or like felt good in some way, like that's the feeling you're looking for. This kind of feeling like that you have here, like what this card is showing you, like that's the kind of feeling that you're looking for. And then follow that. I feel like people may not understand what it is you're trying to do. And maybe that kind of makes you feel like this, like the Two of Wands, where it's kind of like, you know what, I'm better off just not really doing anything and just kind of like, you know, sitting behind my little window, protected and whatever. But this guy's like, listen, I'm not here for you to sit behind fucking windows and like question anything. I'm here because this is what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to be out here planting your seeds. Yeah, like letting go of information, allowing yourself to believe that you're worthy of such abundance. it's like dropping gems everywhere you go, you know, like dropping valuable bits of information everywhere that you go. And the King of Wands is like, seriously, I'm not here for you to like, to not rock up all the way. Say what you've got to say. What is this conflict though? I really feel like this conflict in energy, and it's really kind of like, what? Maybe you're like sad to let go of a certain part of you. Maybe that part of you felt safe. And where you're going, like you are going to be stripped. Like you are going to be stripped. You're already in that process. You're already like your skin has been shed. You are vulnerable, and being vulnerable, I get it, but being vulnerable is also a superpower in my eyes. It leaves you open. I feel like this guy is he's like an authority figure. I don't know what he's got on your ass, but he's on your ass. He's like watching you, making sure you're doing what you're doing. I feel very, very strange with your reading, pole 3. Yeah, not even getting anything from that either. What are you worried about? What is it that you're worried about? You're worried that you're going to talk and people are going to like react a certain way? Because I don't see anyone here reacting negatively to what you've got to say or what you're expressing or what it is that you're trying to, you know, the gems that you're trying to drop. No one here seems conflicted. The only person that feels conflicted is yourself. And it's like the neck, like it's all just there in the neck. I feel like you've had this planned, or like you thought this out a lot. Right, because the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, he's not someone that is going to make any move that he doesn't need to make. Like it gives me very Virgo energy. I'm not sure, I need to double check if that is Virgo energy, but it gives me very Virgo energy in a sense of like organized, critical, like of the self, not necessarily everybody else, but just of the self. And he won't make any offers, and he won't do anything unless he's certain about what he's doing. And all of this kind of like this stuff that I feel like is coming up, like the conflicting residue sludge that I feel that is like here, it stems all the way back to childhood. Like it's a childhood thing. Or a past life thing. You know, they say a lot of people in this life that have been witches or have been on the spiritual path of some sort do usually experience a lot of throat issues, because in past lives they were taught not to talk about the things that they want to talk about, because talking about the things that you want to talk about the witchery stuff, right, would have got you hanged or drowned or set on fire. So I kind of get it, but we're not living in those times anymore. And like I said again, like in all of this reading here, I can't see what the problem is. I can't actually see anyone being offended or any kind of conflict. If you're wondering what to do with all of this stuff that you have stored up within you, it's time to start sharing it to the world. I know, right? Your throat probably feels really fucked. You probably feel like, ah. Maybe your voice shakes. Maybe you can't stop coughing. Maybe your chest feels tight at the thought of having to talk about these things. But it's these things and these vulnerability about talking about these things that allows us to kind of like, like to step over hurdles and to break cycles and to build up stamina and resistance and what's the word that I'm looking for? What's the word? There's a word. I can't think of it. But it's in that and delivering that it allows you to actually grow, right? Because we can sit here and we can think about this and we can think about that and we can, you know, in theory have it all kind of like planned out, like this is what we want to do, this is how we're going to do it. But if you're not taking the action, then that's like what is actually happening, you know? It's definitely time. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I feel like I can say. That's all like, at this point, all I feel like I can say is, it is time. It is time. All you have is now. Because these two things really are kind of the same, except this person is consciously choosing to give, whereas this person is just dropping gems, like unaware, just, you know, this is what I'm doing, da 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 da, seeds, drop, whatever. Whereas this person here is consciously making that choice to give and deliver. Pile number 3, I'm going to leave it there because I don't know what's happening for you guys and it feels very like kind of like jumbled up, and I feel like the only thing that's repeating for me constantly throughout this whole thing is it's time. Like, you've done the planning, you've done the thinking, you've done the emotional connection and all the emotional stuff that comes with it. All that's left is to make the move. Like now. That's all I hear is like, the time is now. Now is the time. The time is now. And even if your voice is shaking and you're having coughing fits and you're this and that and whatever else, and you're having trouble expressing yourself, then continue to do it anyway, because it's only in doing it that you're going to build up the strength and the confidence to keep doing it. If you never do it, then your voice is never going to get strong. You're never going to find your voice if you don't voice it. Does that make any fucking sense? Does that make any fucking sense? I hope it does. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if that resonated for you guys in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.